Hi everybody, up here on Highway 60 headed toward Suchess, and gonna stop in there at the Two Wheels of Suchess, a really great little place to stop if you're up here in the North Georgia mountains, and bringing the V-Star up here for the very first time to try out some of these curvy roads. And let me tell you, this part right here is absolutely fantastic. It's got a terrific view, which I can't really pay that much attention to because I've got to keep an eye on these corners, but working out really well. Do a quick product review as well. I've got these put these 6-inch extenders on my floorboards, and I'll post something at the end on the manufacturer. Let me tell you how great these things are working. These, I've been wanting these, I've been needing these. I didn't even know it. I've been needing these my whole life. I've ridden, it's almost 80 miles from Atlanta, and I don't even feel like I've been on the motorcycle for 5 minutes. And whereas this has always been a very comfortable motorcycle, for me it's always my legs that get me in my lower back. Well, I have, now that I can get my legs out as far as I want and keep them there because the controls are there too, that in conjunction with a really comfortable backrest I have, you know, this, it just couldn't get any more comfortable than this. Now my butt is actually going to be the limiter now, and I'm, you know, get off every now and then and get some blood flowing back in it. But can't say enough about these extenders. If you feel like you're cramped on your bike, check them out. I don't know if they'll make them for your bike. I had a couple of comments when I first posted the review, when I did the install on it, that they didn't make them for their particular machine, and hopefully they'll be making more of them. But couldn't, you know, very inexpensive, and so far they're working great. Okay. Well, anyway, I'll keep her on here till we get up here. This is part of the 6-gap system. The road, it's almost a figure 8, and it's really pretty cool. Well, that's a tight little corner there. Trying not to drag the floorboards. I'm sure I'll eventually do it, but I don't do it often enough, and it always scares the hell out of me when I do. And I lift my foot up, which is okay. I'm an old motocrosser. I'm used to dragging the foot or whatever I have to do. Of course, it's really tough on the shoes if you do that. The only thing I forgot this morning, I was headed out. My wife was leaving at the same time, and she was having some issues with a charger in her car, charging her work device that she has to have on the airplane. And I forgot to put my boots on. I had my sneakers on for walking around the house and getting everything ready, and I just left the house without my boots, which is fine. It's not a problem. I don't suspect I need my boots. If I do have to walk any, my sneakers would definitely be better to have on than my boots. But next time I go, I'll have to get my boots. As you can see, this is a really nice curvy road. And this is just, this isn't even the highlight. This is just part of the road. This is actually an excellent piece of road. For a cruiser like this, probably a better piece, because the corners are tight, but they're not super tight. I'm going about, I don't know, 30, 35 miles an hour. These are pretty nice corners. That's right in the sweet spot on the torque range on this thing being, I guess I'm in 2nd gear, I don't even know. I'm in the right gear, whatever it is, because the bike's really loving it. I was on my way up here, and I caught sight of a whole group of people on bikes. Had a Spider in there and a trike and a whole bunch of other bikes, and I was 3 cars back and trying to catch up to them, and they got out of sight, and the next thing I know, my GPS directed me through a little town of Dahlonega, and I mean right through downtown, right at the square. And it didn't do that last time, so I must have changed some settings in the GPS since the last time I came up here with, anyway, so I lost them. Hopefully I'll catch up to him here. Oh, here's a guy catching me from behind. I'll let him go because he's going to be going a lot faster than me, that's for sure. Oh yeah, I knew he'd be going faster than me. So I'm just up here to have a good time and enjoy the ride. My lovely wife is on her way, I believe, to San Diego again. So she won't get back in till late, so I got all day to play up here. I was hoping to meet up with some other vloggers. I had a chance yesterday to meet up with a couple other motovloggers out here, and just didn't get an opportunity. Tuesdays and Thursdays are my babysitting days, and my wife doesn't work those days, so we've got the grands a lot of times. And she and I spent some time riding yesterday. As it turned out, we didn't have the grandbaby, but she was off, so she wanted to go ride for a while, so we took the Spider out and did some riding. But hopefully we'll get a chance to meet up here sometime. Some of the guys from Eastern Tennessee, and Tennessee's not all that far from here, so maybe we'll get a chance to get together. As you can see, these are some really nice roads. A lot of these turns are not individually marked, as far as like that little sign there for the wiggle or whatever, but so you got to watch out, they'll sneak up on you. Definitely not a place to haul butt if you're on a big old cruiser like this one, but that's not what I'm up here for. I'm up here to cruise, not to race. It's a nice little view there. Been up here a couple of times now, but view's always beautiful, and it always seems brand new. Seems like I've never seen it before. Here we are, Two Wheels of Sutures. All right, we'll knock off for now, guys.